We welcome you high above Ice Castle Arena for Game 2 of our doubleheader on JRN Sports and Tenband TV. The North Allegheny Tigers are in town, AAA hockey against the Baldwin Fighting Highlanders. At home for Baldwin inside Ice Castle. And we welcome you inside the rink. Austin Bexel, Nathan Breisinger alongside week 3 of our coverage of AAA hockey here at Ice Castle. NA, pretty good season to boot. Can't say the same so far for the Baldwin Fighting Highlanders. Baldwin just trying to get a couple of points, continue to try to stay alive and stay relevant. Currently 10th place in AAA.
Yeah, trying to get to that 8th spot in the standings. They're 10 points behind Central Catholic with 6 games to play. Pretty much this is it. They lose, they're pretty much mathematically eliminated. For North Allegheny, they're on a 3-game slide though. Back-to-back shootout losses to some pretty good teams, albeit. But North A, I mean, they're looking a little bit beatable right now.
Yeah, NA is a team that runs pretty deep, has a lot of talent, and is a team that is looking to try to move up the standings. Both teams attempting to do so with really opportunities that are still in the way for both sides to be able to do so. But for North Allegheny, a team that has a really solid chance to be able to continue moving on here overall in the standings. As we take a look at them, it's NA 18 points. That's currently in 6th place, 13 games overall. The top 2 teams have played 15 games. Seneca Valley with 24 points. Peters Township with 20. Seneca at 12-3 overall. And there's NA squished in the middle at 8-3-2 overall. And Baldwin only 4 points on the year, 1-11-0-1 and 1 with Cannon Mac last place, 1-13 overall. 2 points on the season. Baldwin trailing Cathedral Prep. Central Catholic, Upper St. Clair, 9 points back of Cathedral Prep with some points on the board to try to grab here today. Couple minutes away from the opening puck drop on the starting line. That's coming up next on JRM Sports.
At Kenny Ross, we've always served our neighbors by offering the best value on new Ford models. This month, lease a 2023 Ford F-150 STX 4x4 Super Cab for $379 per month for 36 months. Nobody beats a Kenny Ross deal. KennyRossFordSouth.com.
After being sidelined with a shoulder injury, 2 minutes in the box isn't so bad. Now get back out there. With AHN Sports Medicine, you're ready for what's next. Your body's rehabbed and recovered. Your legs primed to outskate your defender. Your technical skills perfected. And just like that, you're back. Oh yeah, you're back. Go next level with AHN Sports Medicine.
Discover the heart of Pittsburgh at Mount Washington Shop and Save. At Mount Washington Shop and Save, we're more than just a grocery store. We're your neighborhood destination. From the freshest local produce to gourmet delights, we've got it all under one roof. Experience convenience, quality, and savings all in the heart of Mount Washington. Mount Washington Shop and Save, where Pittsburgh shops with a view. Shop smart, shop local, shop Mount Washington Shop and Save.
All right, Nate, let's get into it. Keys to the game for Baldwin to grab a couple of points, move up from just the 4 that Baldwin has, and for North Allegheny to move from 18 to 20 and a 9th win on the year.
Well, we'll start with North Allegheny. They need to sustain a lead. There's a good chance they'll probably jump on top of Baldwin early here, kind of what's expected. Last time around against Pine Ridge, they were up 2-0, and then they lost that game 4-3 in a shootout. And then the second key, Pepper Lewandowski. Lewandowski has seen a ton of 40-shot games on the season. You kind of expect that yet again for North Allegheny. For Baldwin, it's consistency. They have some games where they look better, they're playing good, and then they take a step back the next game. Against Peter Township, head coach Justin Glock. So they put a pretty good effort together, but now it's just playing a consistent 51 minutes. And the other key, trust one another. That last game we had against them when they played Pine Richland, there was not a ton of passing, a lot of one-man individual efforts. Baldwin needs to move the puck a lot more to generate some looks on net.
It's a Baldwin team that has some talent. Logan Kramer, Tanner Plina, Gabe Hurley, the top line. That's really been the only line that's gotten anything going for this team. Nate Buys plays defense, also plays as a forward at times, kind of a mix and match type of guy that can play all around. Logan Pack as well factors in. For Baldwin, we take a look at the starting lineup. It is Kramer, Hurley, Plina, with Joey O'Neill and Tegan Berry. That's a duo that's played pretty well for Baldwin. And Justin Glock's going to stick with them in his 8th season as head coach with Austin Landowski, the all-star in net. He is 1-12-1 overall on this season. Ravi Desai with Mark Joyson and Brendan White. The top 3 for North Allegheny on the first pair. It's Alex Costa, Travis Lamarck on the top defensive pairing for Camden Junker in at goal for the North Allegheny Tigers. Junker, a pretty solid season for him as well. As the Tigers, Junker is 2-3 with 3 being the goals against average for him. There's a flat 3 and an .870 save percentage. Andrew Long is 6-1-1 with a 174 goals against average and 922 save percentage. He's the backup, not getting the start here tonight in favor of Junker as the puck is dropped underway. O'Neill gives chase to it. Baldwin in its white uniforms with purple numbers, purple trim, purple name, and purple logo as well. North Allegheny, black and gold, white numbers to boot. As Tanner Plina chips it in, right past net, and Junker sends it aside.
There's Tanner Plina quickly on it. You'll see his speed throughout this game. And for North Allegheny, it's, another lineup change for Andrew Cease, the head coach for the Tigers. He's been going with a lot of different mixes in this lineup, and as we have Desai, Joyson, and White to start things off for the Tigers. Also missing a couple key defensemen, and Owen Logan, who's no longer part of the team, who's playing in New Jersey.
Yeah, playing for the North Jersey Avalanche.
And then Tyler Bionchin also out for the Tigers.
Dumped in by White right to Landowski. He stops it and over to O'Neill. It's the first minute gone by. Both teams go for a change. Put the head towards Pollard. Taken away by Wakakis, though. Luke Wakakis wears number 24, sophomore forward. 9 assists on the season, is tops for North Allegheny.
Wakakis last year, 23 points, 18 assists. So he's really a playmaker and can feed you the puck. Expect that out of him tonight.
Yeah, pass first type of guy. He does have 7 goals on the year. That's 16 points. Kept in, but blocked by Trevor Brain. Sent back out to center. Good job there from Trevor Brain to get a piece of it. Logan dumped it back in, and Baldwin's the one able to possess and send it back out to center. Going all the way down. Looks like it's going to go on net, and does, the Kramer.
Trevor Brain, as you mentioned, with that big block. He's a guy that head coach Justin Glock really wants to count on. He felt against Peters, played a really solid game and one of his better games of the season.
Shot by Ed Scher into the glove of Landowski. No rebound, 15:08 here in the first period of play. No score. Austin Bechtel, Nathan Breisiger here on JRN Sports in partnership with Tenband TV. We'll have a puck drop to the near side dot towards us. Game 2 of our doubleheader. Thomas Jefferson took care of North Hills 11-4 in what was a 5-4 game at one point in the AA game earlier today here at Ice Castle, and an opportunity right in front of Landowski. He makes the stop, though, on Evan Kerber. Kerber with 11 goals on the season. Tried to make it a 12th, but now Tanner Plina moves up with the puck. Plina tries to tip it to himself past the blue line, but it's poked back out by North Allegheny to center. That's where Kerber can move with it. Kerber passes Hurley, dumps it in. Nate Byes got a piece of it, and Byes goes and retrieves. Byes pokes it off the boards, sent back by Landowski. He pokes it aside for Pack. Logan Pack, the senior, lost it. Bad turnover in front. Kerber, backhanded shot. Another opportunity, but it's poked up to Hurley.
Great play by Baldwin to get sticks on puck there on that loose rebound and get it out.
Chance for Tanner Plina. Tanner Plina scores! What a goal for Tanner Plina. Bar down, 1-0 Baldwin.
Man, oh man, is he fun to watch. Just his speed, just blazing through the neutral zone, gets that puck. He's a one-man wrecking crew for this Baldwin Fighting Highlanders team, and just picks a spot on Junker. Closing in on him, too. Not a lot of room left to put that in a nice spot, but gets it up. Top shelf. 1-0 Baldwin.
The Baldwin captain leads the team in goals, assists, points. He's got 11 now on the season. The All-Star gives Baldwin a 1-0 lead just about 3 minutes into the game.
Well, same scenario last game for Baldwin. They went up 1-0 off a goal from Tanner Plina, set up nicely from Kramer, but then it was 26 seconds apart that Peters Township got the lead. 2 quick goals, and Peters Township was on top before the end of the first period.
Mac Dempsey can't play it. Now the Tigers move up with it. Sent back in for Scally. Tipped along and played again by NA. Scally tips it back in. Played along in front. Good opportunity there. Looking for Fritz. It goes through the blue paint. Not able to connect there. Oh, well, the shot attempt, maybe it passed towards Fritz, but now it's Pollard. Pollard moving up with it. Penalty coming up. Sends it aside, and Kramer keeps. Shot towards the net, poked around, past Pollard. Touched up by North Allegheny. Power play coming for Baldwin. One of the best power play units in AAA.
Yeah, you don't want to give Baldwin many chances. And again, it's the kid who scored, Tanner Plinta, but a great cast around him on this power play. And Baldwin, 35% of their offense on the season comes off the power play. 12 goals on the year on the man advantage, but it's been 2 straight games without a power play goal, so they're looking to break that streak tonight.
Fritz off to the box. 2 minutes. It's Dempsey with the puck. Plinta calls for it, and he's tapping his stick on the far side of the rink. Sends it over his way. Tanner Plinta has it now over to Mac Dempsey. Plinta wants it back. Tanner Plinta, his shot, a shot pass over past Kramer, but it slows up past Dempsey at the blue line. Dempsey's shot goes off Gabe Hurley, and now Kramer's got it. Kramer in front, the pass towards Plinta, but just could not slow it down. Poke back to Hurley, and now Plinta can corral again. Back to Mac Dempsey trying to keep. Dempsey, and now it's Plinta again. Buys is also out there. Now Dempsey. Dempsey's shot gets blocked by Kerber. Hurley tries to poke it up. It almost goes off one of the beams here at Ice Castle on the ceiling. It's Dempsey's shot. Poked aside. And sent back out the center. All the way down.
Tanner Plinta took a quick look, make sure no NA players were coming after it as the Tigers go for a change, and the Baldwin Fighting Highlanders will regroup here.
1 minute remaining on the power play as Plinta sends it up and off of one of the railings here in the stands. Out of play with 51 seconds left on the penalty to Fritz.
Second unit out here for Baldwin.
It's Pollard, Brain, Pack, Williams, as well as 67 Aiden Gannon. Williams over to Brain. Now Pack. Logan Pack up for Pollard, but goes all the way in for North Allegheny to play. Brain tries to keep it in, but it's played back out by NA. Good job there to poke it away by Mark Joyson on the top line for the Tigers. It's Williams that tips it back in with 23 seconds, but not able to chip and chase and gain possession all the way back to Landowski to hold.
North Allegheny being pretty smart with their changes. Every time they've cleared it down, they've gotten a fresh unit out, and now they're being aggressive here.
Dangerous pass there. NA with an opportunity short-handed. Now Mark tries to keep it. NA with a chance. A shot goes right past Landowski. Caucus goes after it. Now to Mark. A Mark shot tipped in front and in. It is an even strength goal. North Allegheny gets on the board. The sophomore Ed Sure scores his 6th of the year.
And that's what we were talking about, the aggression from North Allegheny on the penalty kill. And with it expiring, though, able to get a shot in from the point, and Sure able to get a stick on it and redirect it in past Landowski. And now as soon as Baldwin starts to grab momentum to start this game, it's North Allegheny right back at it, and Baldwin again, those ebbs and flows of the game, really unable to handle it, and it's a tied hockey game.
Now 1-1. Just about 11 minutes remaining in the first period. Open ice for the Tigers. Parati cutting to the net. They tried to connect with him. Just not able to connect with Caucus's pass. Just missed him, and now it's Hurley. Gabe Hurley sends it up for Plinta. Tanner Plinta makes a good move. Plinta, another move. Put it into the net, and a save made by Junker. Oh, the skill from Tanner Plinta, just not able to knock it home. It would have been a highlight reel goal.
He just looks like he's floating out there, moving past defenders, dancing around the NA defense, but man, just can't finish it off.
Kept in by Kramer. Hurley also over there. Hurley tries to keep, but not able to do so. It's knocked away Evan Parati, the captain, sends it all the way back down for NA, and a change made on both sides. Pack goes to play it. Pack and Barry, the deep pairing. Pack off the boards. Looks for Kramer. Murphy there tips it, but it's Kramer. Here comes Kramer. Kramer with Joyce and Pollard, and knocked away from Kramer. Off Logan Kramer's stick and brought up on the shot. Just goes wide. Had a chance at the rebound there. That's Kerber. Kerber's shot. Landowski with the save.
Kerber looking for another one there for North Allegheny, but it was Noah Logan, both ends of the ice. He's the one that took it away from Kramer as he sort of lost it going in right around the slot area, then all the way down the other way, a shot behind the net and rolls right over the stick of Noah Logan, who was waiting there for the puck off the end wall. But Fighting Highlanders lucky to be unscathed with that situation.
Devin Kerber that goes after it behind the net. Poked around and a shot in front. Couple of chances and in! What an opportunity for North Allegheny, and another response for the Jaguars. It's Gianni Uscheto. His first goal of the season.
And just a second effort chance there from North Allegheny was Nate Buys that was there. Defensively, the puck over the stick and just all around tenacity from North Allegheny. Ryan Jackman with the initial shot. But as you mentioned, Austin, put away by Uscheto.
So 2-1 NA, 9:18 remain in the first period. Now you do have a stoppage over there. Right at the bench, and puck drop underway. Back to Williams and sent up by Baldwin back down as Hurley tries to go after it. Instead grabbed by the Tigers. White got knocked off the puck. Pushed up ahead and forward. White cutting to the net. They find him, but just cannot punch it in. Hurley up to Plena. It was a good look there.
Great puck movement there from North Allegheny to get it all the way over to Brendan White. Little tic-tac-toe.
Noah Logan pushes ahead towards Light. Puck was played on a high stick, but Williams touches it up. Now we get a stoppage.
There's no need for Logan Kramer to try to wave at that. I mean, at this point, you have to be smart enough to either go with the glove up or leave it alone, as the faceoff will take place all the way down by Landowski's left.
So 2 unanswered goals for North Allegheny. 8:37 remain in the first period of play, as the Tigers are up by a goal. 2-1 and played back to Anthony at the blue line. He sends it around across for Lamarck. Travis Lamarck sends it along, and Pollard plays. Pollard lost the puck. Scally dumped it back in. Dorsch also there. And it's Williams that goes back to play it. James Williams tried to send it along. Puck caroms back out to center ice. Now played up towards Pollard. Pollard with an opportunity. Pollard shot, and it's covered by Cam Junker. Second season for Andrew Cease. Got a chance to talk to him before the game. Really cool guy. Spent 7 years as an assistant coach. Also played here at North Allegheny. You could tell somebody that really excited for the opportunity, excited for his team and the team that he has, the guys that he has. Still trying to move up in the standings. They're in 6th place, 8-3-0-2. Overall, record-wise, 18 points on the year. Baldwin still just trying to scrap away and find some points. 4 on the season, and a good opportunity for North Allegheny is shut down by Landowski on the save, no rebound.
And Austin, as you mentioned, that second year for Andrew Cease, and last year in his first year as head coach, the bench boss, they were 12-5-3, 4th in AAA. Shut out Cathedral Prep in the quarterfinals 3-0, but fell to Peters Township, who's always one of the top dogs in AAA, 4-0 in the semifinals, who eventually went on to win the Penn's Cup in AAA last year over Upper St. Clair.
Plena sends it, Kramer. Kramer with Hurley. Kramer couldn't slow it down. He tried to carry in. It's Pack, though, that is able to play the puck. Back up to Hurley, who sends it deep. All the way around past Costa. Brock Murphy goes to play it. Taken away by Baldwin. In front. Plena shot. Save made, Junker. Hurley fighting there. Hurley battling it out with Alex Costa, the sophomore defenseman. Brought up by Luka Kakis. To Parati. Can't slow it down. Hurley gives chase with Parati, who sends it on net, and it's O'Neal who sends it to the far boards for Puena. Puena tips it up to Kramer. Kramer, his shot, save made Junker. And the rebound goes right past Kramer as he dropped it back behind the net. Kramer with it, tried to send it in front. It goes on net, and Junker will hold.
Yeah, an odd bouncing puck there. Got to be careful with those, but Junker able to cover up. Baldwin, again, it's really been this top line for the Fighting Highlanders, and you need some production out of this second line for Jeremy Pollard, Mac Dempsey, Trevor Brain. Mac Dempsey, 4 goals on the year, but hasn't scored in his last 5 games, so you need him and some of these other guys to get on the board.
2-on-1 opportunity for North Allegheny. The shot goes high off the glass. Good opportunity for Evan Kerber. He's been everywhere so far today in the first period. As Pollard tries to maneuver the puck. Jeremy Pollard can't move with it, though. Now carried up by Mac Dempsey. Dempsey drops it in. It goes all the way down for icing.
Baldwin right now, surprisingly, out shooting NA 7-6. So getting some quality looks and, you know, abundance of those coming from that top line.
.620 remaining here in the first period. 2-1 score. Trevor Blaine hooks it up to Pollard, who gets it knocked for an opportunity. And almost a good one at that for Joyson. But instead, sent back in for Murphy. Puck towards Landowski. Baldwin tries to play it out. Mac Dempsey gets it out of harm's way. Tried to get it back, though, on the pass from Joyce. Didn't get it, though, and instead it's White. Here's White up the right side wing. White maneuvers. Gets knocked back out to center. White has it again and dumps it in. Chips it past Buys. Buys over to Barry. Sent back in. Baldwin there, though, to play it. It's Buys, assistant captain. Now Kramer. Kramer dumps it for Puena. Puena with an opportunity. Shot goes high over the net. Gannon helps to keep it. Sends it along behind the net. Chipped around towards Buys. Buys can't keep it, though. Chance for White if he can get there with Williams. Williams gets there first. Williams chips it to himself off the boards and now carries with it. Good move for Williams. James Williams lost it. And now chipped aside. Once again, it's White. White with a lot of speed. And Dorsch. Dorsch there. He has it. Lamarck there back at the defense pairing. Gets it and sent it back in.
James Williams really letting his presence be known there for a couple seconds. Good speed to get back. Starts carrying it. But a good heads-up play by the captain, Tanner Plinta, to get back with James Williams activating from that defensive side.
Pack with a good play, but couldn't get it past the mark. And tip back in. Williams goes after it. Williams off the boards. Swung around past Gannon, and Murphy sends it all the way back in. No ice. It's Pack that plays it back. No one there, though. Mac Dempsey has to go get it before Scally does. And now it's Pack who takes a big hit. Pack got absolutely sandwiched by Ed Scher.
And Pack was going back at it, too.
Murphy's shot goes off Landowski up into the netting. And a couple more words between those two. Pack has the height advantage, just kind of standing there.
Yeah, Logan Pack and Tegan Berry, both these tall, lanky defenders for Baldwin, but Pack getting roughed up there and then didn't take exception for that and gave a shot right back.
4:02 remaining here in the first period. 2-1 score in favor of North Allegheny. Face off one back to Murphy. Swung around to Noah Logan, and again, puck up into the netting. So 3:55 remaining in the first period of play. The first period, well, it's kind of been a house of horrors for Baldwin. Baldwin has been outscored by its opponents 26-5 coming into today. If you include the goals tonight, it's 28-6. North Allegheny, including tonight, has outscored its opponents 16-7. It's the lowest scoring period out of any for North Allegheny. The second period, the best for the Tigers, which is coming up in 3:40. Shot goes wide on the attempt for Wakakis. Step back out to center, goes all the way back down. No icing though, waved off. Could have been played by Murphy, just kind of fanned on it, but now Murphy is able to set it aside for Logan. Plenta there though, tried to play the puck. It's Wakakis centering it over to Logan, and now Pollard. Pollard up to Plenta, potentially has a breakaway, but can't stay on side in time. It's knocked away. Good play there. Be able to knock it away, and now carry past the blue line.
Great play there by Gianni Luciato to pick that puck off, because that was Tanner Plenta moving up the ice open, but Jeremy Pollard just a little too slow to feed it up to him.
Gianni Luciato, who has one of the 2 goals tonight for North Allegheny. There's a loose stick behind the Baldwin net. Whistles where Kerber was, as well as Pack. We're going to get a penalty called on Baldwin. Logan Pack over to the box. With 2:44 remaining in the period. Stick is picked up. It's an NA stick. Tigers go to the man advantage.
Obviously not what you want to do if you're Baldwin. Let this team get on the man advantage. 23.1% on the year. That's only 5th in AAA, but they've scored in back-to-back games on the power play. So got to expect a good sequence here from NA once they set up.
Tigers were able to win the face-off cleanly. It's Wakakis. Joyson also out there. Joyson's shot rings off the post. Wakakis with a shot. Landowski saw it all the way. Was able to make the save, though. A big rebound. That came pass out by Desai. Sophomore forward is really good for North Allegheny this season. 10 points. Desai shot. Landowski there. Kramer sends it back out and all the way down.
And on that shot from out high, Joey O'Neill was trying to box out Evan Kerber in front. And Kerber was behind O'Neill, so not necessarily what you want to be. You want to get him in front of you if you're O'Neill.
Desai moves with it. Now for the Tigers, it's Wakakis. Oh, what a move. Luke Wakakis went all the way in. But a save made on the backhand. Attempt. Landowski was there to shut it down. Joyson sends it over. Shot. And the save made. And the attempt from Evan Parati, the captain, the senior forward. Another one sent all the way in, but blocked away by Landowski again. Plenta tried to pick a lane to take it away. With 48 seconds to go. It's poked around past Tegan Berry. Tegan Berry with the sigh there. Berry just trying to get it on his stick. Fight forward around, all the way over. Sent back down by O'Neill.
Baldwin a great job of staying with it. You know, keeping that pressure on Tanner Plenta along that wall, and it finally gets back down to O'Neill, who can easily clear it out.
Brought in by Joyson. Knocked away from him and sent back out all the way down. Good play made by Baldwin with 12 seconds left. Trevor Brain able to tip it down. Now Williams. Williams all the way back into the North Allegheny end. Power play comes to an end with 44 seconds left. Scherber lost an edge. So Ed Scherber can't further maneuver with it, and instead it's back out to Murphy. White sends it in off the boards, 27 seconds and counting. Left it for Brain. Brain sends it all the way back down. We'll go for icing with officially 19 seconds left in the period.
Well, Baldwin was able to weather that storm. Couple looks for NA. Joyson trying to move around. Desai also, and Wakakis in there. Luke Wakakis, I mean, he's got some skill trying to walk through the defense and just couldn't get it on net on that one play. But North Allegheny, I mean, they have the skill, they have the talent, and they're showing it so far in this first period.
Yeah, they've played well. Team in the middle of the pack of the standings. That one fluttered over the head of Parati. And it's played by Plenta. Plenta lost an edge with 9 seconds. Sent up past where O'Neill tries to tip it up before Kerber can play it. Kerber, though, nicely knifes it back into the Baldwin end. And the period comes to an end. 2-1. North Allegheny leads Baldwin at the end of a period. At the end of the period, Buys is going off to the bench real quick for Baldwin, maybe to change out his equipment real quick or something else. We'll find out as we go to the second period here on Tenband TV in partnership with JR Sports.
If you accept credit payments with anyone other than eServices Payment Technology, you are paying too much. At eServices Technology, we redefine convenience and security with our cutting-edge merchant payment processing. Whether you're a small business or large corporation, switch to a more accurate and efficient payment processing tool. Trust eServices for secure transactions that redefine the future of payments and can beat your current rates. Visit us at eservicestech.com, conveniently located near Baldwin High School.
At Kenny Ross, we've always served our neighbors by offering the best value on new Ford models. This month, lease a 2023 Ford F-150 STX 4x4 Super Cab for $379 per month for 36 months. Nobody beats a Kenny Ross deal. KennyRossFordSouth.com.
Trout Plumbing is a registered and insured master plumber that services the South Hills. They offer a variety of services, including camera inspection and dye testing. Trout Plumbing also offers a veteran and senior citizen discount. When in doubt, call the Trout at 412-983-8106.
Two-one NA. Let's go to the second period. 17 more minutes up on the board. Quarter of the way through the game. Austin Bechtold, Nathan Breisinger here alongside here on Tenband TV. JRM Sports. So Cam Junker's been up to the task other than the Tanner Plina goal, which was just better offense than any defense that North Allegheny could have provided. Great maneuver towards the net. And it was Gianni Luciano as well as Ed Shearer, the goal scorers for the North Allegheny Tigers in that first period, as just about set to go here in the second. I think Baldwin was waiting for Buys to get back out of the locker room. We saw him run on to the locker room. Not sure exactly why at the end of the first period. And there was an extra pause to see if he would come back, but he hasn't yet.
Yeah, not sure what the message is going to be because they're all the way on the other side of the ice. Maybe we'll have to get Jake Mislivchek, our camera guy over there in the corner, to give us some update, maybe.
Maybe he can ask him when he walks by him next time on his way back to the bench.
And Nate Buys is an important piece for this Baldwin team, too, because he was out for quite a while with some injury, came back. This is only his 9th game. 4 goals on the year, 3 of those on the power play.
Yeah, he's missed some time. No assists, 4 total points. That's Mac Dempsey to take the draw for Baldwin. Alex Dorsch for North Allegheny. One back for the Fighting Highlanders, and Barry sends it back deep. Played up by Brock Murphy. Now Dempsey. Tegan Berry towards Scally in North Allegheny, who chips it back off right near the North Allegheny bench off the boards. Almost offsides, but everyone good. Sent all the way back down towards Brain this time. Icing. And Buys walked right by our cameraman, Jake Mislivchik. And at this whistle, he'll be able to go back to the bench.
Wonder if he'll go right back on the ice. Nope, Baldwin's got their 5-man unit out there. The top line, as expected. Factoring on both those goals last game versus Peters Township. As mentioned, Tanner Plinta scored the first goal, and then it was Logan Kramer in the third period. And for Peters Township, a hat trick from Luca Maeda, who was once in this Baldwin program. His brother Bruno Maeda played defenseman for Baldwin, so you know, that one's got to sting a little bit when you have a kid that used to be a part of your program putting up a hat trick against you, especially for a team like Peters Township, who's one of these perennial powers in AAA.
Ed Sherfan on the shot there, and it was a golden opportunity. Well, that was about an empty cage for the Tigers. But played along at the near side boards. Taken out by Plina. Towards Hurley and dumped in. Gabe Hurley sends it in. Chased there by the Tigers and played back towards Pack. Pack's shot goes off a Junker and sent towards the near side again, where Williams tries to play it. Poked around a couple of times. Now Plina tries to make a move. His shot is denied. Second chance, Kramer. Held by Junker.
Nice job defensively for North Allegheny to wrap up Plinta. After that first shot, he tries to get there for the rebound, but then it's Kramer coming in through the slot, able to get a shot off, but Junker able to make the save and keep things at a 1-goal lead for the Tigers.
Face off one back for North Allegheny. Costa sends it all the way around. Tipped along there, and puck almost goes into the NA bench. I think it went off of the referee. What prevented it from going into the bench. Play back by Tegan Berry. Pollard was there. Tigers, though, regroup. Poked back along and set back out towards Costa.
There's the long stick of Jeremy Pollard able to poke it out.
Off the stick on puck on both sides. Off the high glass once again. Almost.
Thought that was coming for us. Ooh.
I thought that was going to carry him right towards us. There's a guy here for North Allegheny with a video camera as well. He got to protect the equipment.
A lot of expensive stuff up here.
Saw him a little bit nervous, a little bit worried. Potentially that was coming directly for the camera. You never know when a puck is going to flutter off the glass or over top of the glass and the velocity they might be coming at.
Hey, that's one of the things, though, Baldwin wanted to do. Wanted to play better in the defensive zone and get pucks high off the glass, and literally the highest point on the glass.
As high as you can get. Sent along towards Landowski. Save made. Second chance at it is poked along, and here comes Baldwin. Hurley and Plina. Plina moving up with it. Plina with a good move. Tanner Plina towards the net, but cannot get it to go. And a save made. Cam Junker denies him.
Tanner Plinta just so flashy, man.
He'll be fun in the All-Star game this weekend.
Absolutely. Every time he touches a puck, you never know what could happen with him. Can turn it into magic instantly. He's just dancing through guys.
Take a look at it again on the AHN Sports Medicine replay. Oh, nifty move inside. Just Plina not able to get enough on it.
I mean, he's probably inches away from having about 25 goals on the year, just the way he gets through players and puts pucks on net.
Logan up the left side wing. Long rebound past Joyson, and now out to Plina again. Tanner Plina across the ice to Hurley. Kramer there trails. Hurley's shot goes wide.
Hurley with the smart decision to shoot it, but he never had that puck flat on the ice. It was rolling on him, so he pushed it wide.
Pack sent it out towards center, goes all the way back down towards Logan. Could not corral the pass. It's Hurley. Now Baldwin to be careful here in the midst of a change.
Yeah,
not
that
could
have been easily too many men. There were 6 guys on there for a couple seconds.
And the puck bounces into the high netting here. And right near the Baldwin bench, 13:15 to go second period in a 2-1 game, North Allegheny in front.
And with North Allegheny leading, surprising to see. I mean, the shot category is pretty close. NA with an 11-9 advantage, so not a ton of shots on net for both teams.
Sent all the way back in. Where's the Baldwin end? Dorsch gives chase to it there. He's chipping along with a couple of players there for Baldwin. Poking at it, Jake Fritz as well for North Allegheny. Lamarck gives chase. Tries to corral, and instead it's Fritz. Fritz tips it ahead for Scally, but now Brain. Brain takes it out for Lamarck. Takes it back, brings it in. No offsides. Played and tipped up by Brain. And here comes Baldwin moving with it. It's Mac Dempsey on the second line. Dempsey's shot goes off for Junker. Joyce out there for Baldwin, trying to poke away at it as well. It's Mac Dempsey also fighting with Lamar. Tipped along and kept in by Baldwin. Shot all the way in. It might have went off of Junker a little bit. Just a piece of the jersey.
Good shift here from Mac Dempsey, really using his speed. Carried the play in, and here he is.
Oh, right in front. Dempsey with a chance, but the puck just not in the greatest position in front of Junker, right in front of it. That second chance at it. Dempsey again trying to poke away. Joyce as well there for Baldwin, Brooklyn Joyce, and instead it's Williams.
Yeah, as you mentioned, Dempsey, that puck wasn't in the best spot. He was too close in on the goalie. He could have went for him backhand, but both defenders were closing in quickly.
Yeah, puck went into the bench, so we will have a face-off. Nate talked about it. North Allegheny has lost the last 3 games at their 2-game winning streak. The last 2 in overtime. 4-3 to Pine Richland. Only 3 goals for NA in that game. And guess what? The game before that, 4-3 as well, the loss to Peters Township. Both of those games at the Barrel Ice Complex.
And that was a game against Pine Richland, their most recent game, where they were up 3-1. Desai had a power play goal in the second period, and then it was 2 goals in the third from A.J. Verzella and Josh Lanyard for Pine Richland to tie the game, and then Pine would go in and winning the shootout, actually.
Yeah, a couple guys that we saw last week. Verzella, very talented. Lanyard as well, scored a goal last week here. The boards and a shot that did not make its way all the way towards the net. Sure tries to play it, and it's sent back down into the corner. It's played there by Lukakis. Now back up for Baldwin. Hurley with Kramer and also Gannon out there. Fight for the puck as Lukakis is able to push it along. North Allegheny controls. Ryan Jackman, 61, senior forward. Off the cage. On rebound comes up to Kramer. Kramer just shot it towards the net. Tegan Berry now with possession, has to wait for his guys to get past the blue line and go back in. Costa plays it across. Now sent up for Scherer, Ed Scherer. Costa just overcommitted there. Brain shot goes way wide. It was blocked right away, and a save made as Junker holds with 10-10 remaining in the second period. Still a one-goal game, NA up by a 2-1 score.
Yeah, Trevor Brain there with the puck on his stick. He's got to make a quicker decision than that, either shoot it or drop it off, and it was Brock Murphy with the stick on puck, able to knock it away. Very well defended by NA.
Once again, Junker has to hold. Covers it. We'll have another face-off, just a couple of seconds went off the clock.
Mac Dempsey, a little face-off play there, and he was quickly met by Aiden Anthony, who gave him a good jolt.
Swung along towards the far boards. Battle for it there. 4 players total, 2 from each side. Now 3 come to collide. Kept in though by Buys. Sent along past Aiden Anthony. Now brought up by Jackman. Jackman tried to center. Buys got a piece of it and sends it back to center ice. 9.5 to go here in the second period of play. No goals in this period. Pollard slows it down, corrals it on his stick. Tried to get it to Pleno. Pleno goes all the way in. No icing. Pleno tried to center for Kramer. Williams able to keep it, but Baldwin wasn't sure where the puck was at first, and North Allegheny will send it all the way back in. Puck on edge, goes for icing.
And right now, Baldwin getting a couple more chances here. North Allegheny, not a ton of zone time in the past, about 4 minutes here. Not a ton of opportunities, not a ton of zone time. So Baldwin really, getting to work in the offensive zone, not letting the Tigers touch the puck a whole lot.
Yeah, NAA scored 24 goals in the second period. That is the most NAA scored in any period, 24-11. And as we talked about those overtime games, NA has been outscored in overtime 2-0. So something to keep an eye on if that eventually becomes plausible. But Joyson and others trying to make sure it doesn't. Good defense there from Baldwin.
Great sliding play by Logan Pack. And that's a long defender there, so he gets down, he takes up a lot of area and stops Joyson from getting it through.
Kramer tries to slow it down there at the side. Stopped and played by Lamarck. Up the ice towards center. Kramer tries to slow it down. The side there as well. Offsides at 8:30 to go.
And yet again, we have one of these moments in the game where it's just like everything is slowing down a
Kind of a
little bit.
lull.
Nothing either way. Again, NA, I mean, they've had about 12 shots for quite a while right now. Outside of that one chance there with Mark Joyson, their top point getter and goal scorer. But well defended there by Baldwin.
Dorson Dempsey on the faceoff. That's one back and brought up by Scully, and Costa sends it back in. Pack retrieves. Pack dangerously in front of his own net. Almost turned it over, but sends it back to center all the way down. It will not be icing. Played by Costa. Costa creates some space. Knocked away by Dempsey, and a big hit on Fritz by Williams. And Fritz is still down as the puck is right below him. Fritz takes a hit to Dempsey. Fritz took a lot of exception to that hit.
And that was just a great forecheck there by Baldwin. They got a stick on the puck, and it allowed Williams to come up on the play and make the hit.
Dempsey fighting there with Dorsch in the corner. Poked along behind the net towards Pack. He was able to get it out. Tipped off a Tiger's stick. That's touched by Noah Logan. All the way back down by Costa. Costa tips it ahead. Played up by the Tigers. Wakakis. Good move. Centering pass. Parati pokes it in. Evan Parati, the senior forward, 4th goal of the year, and the captain puts NA up by 2.
North Allegheny going end to end, and it really comes down to the play at the blue line, and it's Williams trying to line up Wakakis again, but Wakakis gets around him, makes the feed in front, and Lewandowski's way out of position, out in right field, getting caught, and Parati able to tap it in basically into a yawning cage, and North Allegheny back to a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, good puck movement, and overall for North Allegheny is we have a stoppage and a discussion with Andrew Cease at the bench. And it's the quietest at the Ice Castle Arena has been
Hear
tonight.
a pin drop.
You could. I'm sure everybody can hear us.
Right here in the middle of everyone.
7:20 to go. The Baldwin fans over to our right, and North Allegheny fans over to the left. Now signaled and ready for play. So drop the puck at 7:20.
Can't really imagine what Andrew Cease really wanted to talk about there. I don't know if maybe the hit here from Williams on Fritz, I mean, a little bit, could have maybe boarding. I don't know.
Potential penalty.
That was close, but I don't know if it really warranted a call.
So Parati, the assistant captain, able to get that one to find the back of the net, and North Allegheny up by 2 now. The face-off one back for Baldwin. Jackman was not able to win it for NA. Tries to play it up towards Plena, but instead it's Lamarck. Chases after it into his own end. Hurley there for Baldwin, trying to play it. Hurley with Plena in front, trying to get it to Plena. Plena, though, not able to slow it down, and also lost an edge, fell down to the ice. 3-on-2 emerges for NA.
I think Plena stepped on the puck and fell.
Jackman, his shot. Gets blocked by Hurley. Kept in, though, behind the net. Sent along for Lamarck. He sent the shot that's blocked by Plena. An opportunity potentially for Baldwin to move up with it. Here's Plena. Tanner Plena shot. Glove save made. Cam Junker.
That puck sort of sitting there in the neutral zone. Gabe Hurley was trying to get a hold of it, and you knew the play was going to come and be passed along to Tanner Plinta, but Tanner Plinta literally went and stole it off of Hurley's stick and went down to get that shot off. Because you knew it was going to get to him eventually, because Tanner Plinta started swinging there in the neutral zone and started gaining some speed.
It's Bias to take the face off with Joyson. Baldwin able to keep it in the zone. Now taken out by Noah Logan. Up for Desai. Desai, centering pass, a good one, but just wide. A big hit Desai took from Williams. Second chance at it, it poked around a couple of times and up into the netting.
Man, James Williams, not the biggest of defenders, but he's really laying the lumber tonight with another clean check. Gets the NA player to be basically parallel with the ice there.
Pack plays it off the face-off, off the boards. Poked along and kept in. Centering pass for Desai. He couldn't slow it down, and it's Pack to chip it up towards Buys. Pack plays it over to the far boards, not out. Brock Murphy tipped it along. Desai tips it towards Logan. Steered out into the netting.
And Baldwin with an interesting combination here out there on the ice, and something that Justin Glock kind of is forced to do with the numbers that he has with Nate Buys centering Brooklyn Joyce and Trevor Brain. So kind of picking from a couple different lines. Nate Buys, we've seen him play some defense. We've seen him play some offense.
And the offense off the face-off. What an opportunity for North Allegheny.
Well, Nadowski stopped that.
Wow.
Love to see that end wall camera angle replay, because Lewandowski just stole one.
Oh, Lewandowski, what a save with the glove.
Unreal.
And just sure shock on the face of North Allegheny. Was that Brendan White?
Couple players just looking up to the sky there, and that's
It was
a
White.
desperation save from Landowski and a desperation moment, because right now down by 2 goals, that's what you need from your goaltender. And if there's something that's going to spark Baldwin, it's got to be that save.
You know, Landowski's numbers don't look the best this year, but that is why he's an all-star, for reasons like that for Baldwin and what's been a tough season.
He's had some of those wow moments for sure this year.
Joyson out the left side wing. Joyson centers. Shot. Costa went wide. Right past Landowski, and Tegan Berry's got it.
Got to be careful with those bounces off the end wall. Landowski really didn't know where it was.
Gannon tried to get it out. Wakakis keeps it in. Set around past Parati. 4:30 to go. Second period. 2-goal lead for North Allegheny, 3-1. So long pass Berry towards O'Neill. And O'Neill's able to play it up to Gannon, and Gannon chips it back out the center. Puck on edge, rolls back into the North Allegheny end. Played along to Costa. Costa sends it up with Kakis. Sent all the way back in by Ed Scherer. And now Parati. Parati's shot goes past Landowski. Behind the net, Parati could play it again. Parati tried to center. Plena there, though, to take it away for Baldwin. Plena sends it up to Pollard. Jeremy Pollard carries it in and now sends it on net. First save made by Kim Junker, no rebound.
Well, for Baldwin, that sets up an offensive zone face-off draw. So even though it was a far-out shot, it gets used. Some new troops on the ice. Jeremy Pollard goes for the change. And right after, we saw Parati with a chance there. Down on Landowski on a great cross-corner dump-in. Something NA's been going towards a couple times so far this game. Parati trying to beat Landowski, but couldn't.
Sent along the boards towards Williams. Shot right past Plena and the net. Plena goes after it. Plena with Hurley in front of the net. Plena, 2 guys there defending him. Plena lost the puck. It goes to Kramer. Now back Berry. Tegan Berry shot deflected a couple of times. Went off of Hurley, and now he corrals. Gave Hurley towards Williams. James Williams, his shot towards the net. Blockered off by Junker. Played along by Kramer. But now NA takes it out. At the center. It's Kerber. Kerber with a shot right past Landowski off the glass. Big rebound off the glass. They corralled right in front of the net, but crisis averted for Baldwin. We got a penalty coming up. Anthony touches it up. See, he was officially going to the box with 3:07 to go in the second period. Unsportsmanlike penalty called on North Allegheny.
Lociato, one of the goal scorers tonight for North Allegheny. Yeah, just a play along the wall. Couldn't get a great look at what was happening down there, but nonetheless, Baldwin's going to go to the power play for the second time. 0 for 1 on the day.
This power play unit, around 35% of the offense for Baldwin. Going to get a chance with 3:07 remaining in the period. 2 minutes up on the board. Kramer will take the draw. It's Kramer out there with Hurley, Plena, Mac Dempsey, as well as Buys.
Basically all offense on there right now for Baldwin. So you got to be careful. Can't get caught.
Down by 2 goals. No true defenseman out there. Buys has played defenseman, but also more of a forward. Plena shot blocked right away.
It's a big spot for Baldwin and North Allegheny, because if Baldwin can get on the board, it's a 1-goal game, but North Allegheny can gain a lot of momentum from killing this one off, especially here late in the second.
Kramer now with it. Kramer got the puck knocked away from him, but able to retrieve. 30 seconds have gone off. No shots yet for Baldwin on net. Dempsey to Kramer. Plena sneaking towards the back door. Once again, North Allegheny has an answer and try to poke it out, but it's Dempsey that keeps it to Kramer. Kramer with the puck, still got it, over to Hurley. Gave Hurley shot, deflected a couple of times, went off the glass. Kramer tries to play it back and does to Dempsey at the blue line. Dempsey over to Plena. Tanner Plena corrals the puck. His shot just goes wide, and Karams off the netting, off the sidewall, and we'll have a face-off.
Heck of a shot there by Tanner Plinta, and Junker just a little bit of spot above the right shoulder if he could have got it. But North Allegheny staying true, has done a tremendous job sticking in the lanes, getting sticks on pucks, and Baldwin no shots on net yet on this power play.
Kramer once again takes the draw and wins it. Back to Hurley, who goes to Plena. Hurley and Plano play catch with it. Joyson tries to poke it away from him. And a good job by North Allegheny, setting it all the way down. It's Travis Lamarck. Sends it by Landowski. 47 seconds left, and Dempsey lost an edge right into the boards. It's Dorsch with a shot sent aside by Landowski into the netting. Out of play, and we'll have a face-off in Baldwin's end.
All started with the play down here by Mark Joyson in the defensive zone to battle along the wall, gets it out, then gets a lucky break with Mac Dempsey taking a spill in the corner and trying to come around and gives the feed to Dorsch, who takes the heavy shot and up out of play.
Joyson on the face-off with Kramer. It's one back for Baldwin and Dempsey. 30 seconds left on the power play. There's 1:38 remaining in the second period. Brought up by Tanner Plena. Plena carries it in. Plena goes all the way around the net. Bives was shoved to the ground by Lamarck. It's now Dempsey with the puck. Sends it aside for Kramer. Looking to try to connect with Plena, who's cutting towards the net. Kept in, though, by Dempsey. Joyson got a stick on it and back out to center ice, right past the blue line. So Baldwin has to reset. 4 seconds and counting. Now 3, 2, and 1. Power play now over, but another rush. Kramer back to 5-on-5. Wakakis back out there and try to tip it to himself to get it to center ice, potentially a breakaway, but instead it's poked back out to Bies.
Great job there by North Allegheny, just hounding Baldwin on the wall. Wakakis, among others there, providing the pressure to get it out.
The Tigers almost got caught in the midst of a change there as well for potential delay of game after killing off the last penalty. It's Plena that carries up the ice. Plena's been out there for a long time.
He's gassed.
Tanner Plena brings it up, though. Baldwin's leading goal scorer. His shot might have went off a junker.
Maybe not that gassed. Turned on to another level there.
O'Neal plays it ahead to Hurley. Hurley chips it down, back by the net. Here goes off to the bench, as well as Plena. And they get some rest. Off Wakakis. He gets it back. Wakakis with Scher. Also Parati. Wakakis! Save me, Landowski.
Another one by Landowski, flashing the leather. And man, it all starts with that great zone exit from North Allegheny. Quick passing from Wakakis.
As we take a look on the AHN Sports Medicine replay, he's making his fellow Austins proud.
Unreal by Landowski.
2.6 remaining in the period. And the time expires. We go to intermission. And a break. We'll be back in over 10 minutes or so. Sit back, relax, more hockey coming up. One more period to go in regulation. 3-1 North Allegheny.
Shopping for a new or pre-owned vehicle? Dean Honda is one of the largest volume dealerships in the Pittsburgh area, offering sales, service, and parts. Our service center offers competitive pricing and same-day service. If you're looking to sell your vehicle, stop by Dean Honda and leave with a check in hand. Visit us on Route 51 in Pleasant Hills or at deanhonda.com.
At Kenny Ross, we've always served our neighbors by offering the best value on new Ford models. This month, lease a 2023 Ford F-150 STX 4x4 Super Cab for $379 per month for 36 months. Nobody beats a Kenny Ross deal. KennyRossFordSouth.com.
Feels good to be off the sidelines, doesn't it? Oh yeah, it does. That extra effort with AHN Sports Medicine got you back here. With every specialty set, custom training day, and personalized drill, you bettered your body. Now line it up. They don't see this move coming. Told you. Go next level with AHN Sports Medicine.
Here at Little Way, we have a pretty vast array of customizable promotional products, from pens, signs, mugs, water bottles, really anything you can think of. Some of the main services we provide here are screen printing, embroidery, and promotional products. What really sets us apart from our competitors is our on-staff design crew and our customer service. We can really help take your branding and marketing to a new level. The main thing you can expect from us here at Little Way is quick turnaround times and a really high quality product.
If you accept credit payments with anyone other than eServices Payment Technology, you are paying too much. At eServices Technology, we redefine convenience and security with our cutting-edge merchant payment processing. Whether you're a small business or large corporation, switch to a more accurate and efficient payment processing tool. Trust eServices for secure transactions that redefine the future of payments and can beat your current rates. Visit us at eservicestech.com, conveniently located near Baldwin High School.
After being sidelined with a shoulder injury, 2 minutes in the box isn't so bad. Now get back out there. With AHN Sports Medicine, you're ready for what's next. Your body's rehabbed and recovered. Your legs primed to outskate your defender. Your technical skills perfected. And just like that, you're back. Oh yeah, you're back. Go next level with AHN Sports Medicine.
At Kenny Ross, we've always served our neighbors by offering the best value on new Ford models. This month, lease a 2023 Ford F-150 STX 4x4 Super Cab for $379 per month for 36 months. Nobody beats a Kenny Ross deal. KennyRossFordSouth.com.
If you accept credit payments with anyone other than eServices Payment Technology, you are paying too much. At eServices Technology, we redefine convenience and security with our cutting-edge merchant payment processing. Whether you're a small business or large corporation, switch to a more accurate and efficient payment processing tool. Trust eServices for secure transactions that redefine the future of payments and can beat your current rates. Visit us at eservicestech.com, conveniently located near Baldwin High School.
Here at Loway, we have a pretty vast array of customizable promotional products, from pens, signs, mugs, water bottles, really anything you can think of. Some of the main services we provide here are screen printing, embroidery, and promotional products. What really sets us apart from our competitors is our on-staff design crew and our customer service. We can really help take your branding and marketing to a new level. The main thing you can expect from us here at Loway is quick turnaround times and a really high-quality product.
right, North Allegheny out in front of Baldwin as we go to the third period of play. Some other games going on in action as well, Nate, that have a lot of implications for the standings in AAA.
Yeah, Seneca Valley taking on Mount Lebanon. 7-6 winners were the Raiders. A high-scoring affair at Mount Lebanon Ice Center. Jacob Kamaniak, 2 goals on the game for the Raiders. And in other action, it's Upper St. Clair and Pine Ridge up at Barrel Ice Complex. 0-0. Actually, last time I checked, it was 0-0. It's now 2-0 Pine Ridge quickly. Josh Lanyard, both goals for the Rams, 10 seconds apart. How about that? Pine Ridge up 2-0 on Upper St. Clair. So all those teams in that logjam right in the middle there going at it right now with the Rams up 2-0 on Upper St. Clair and a final score of 7-6 Seneca Valley over Mount Lebanon.
Lanyard, very talented player. We take a look at our highlights from the first 2 periods. Evan Parati, a goal scorer, with Ed Scher, Gianni Locciato, I should say. Easy for me to say. On the other side for Baldwin, it's Tanner Plina, the lone goal, on what was a beautiful, pretty, nifty goal to get to the net, and Tanner Plina be able to punch it in. That made it a 3-1 score. It was Plina and Baldwin that went out in front, but 3 unanswered for North Allegheny lead us into the third period.
Yeah, second game in a row that Baldwin jumped out to a 1-0 lead. But Peters Township scored twice late in this first period to make it 2-1, and same with North Allegheny, 2 goals, as we mentioned. And North Allegheny out shooting the Fighting Highlanders 19-17, so pretty even there. And, you know, to Baldwin's credit, the last time we were here a week ago against Pine Ridge, and man, they did not play very well.
No.
Lopsided game, Pine Ridgeland 8-1, but a much improved effort this time around.
Yeah, so Shearer, Parati, Osciato, the goal scorers for North Allegheny. It's Plina for Baldwin. NA 8-3-0-2 on the season. That's good for 6th place with 18 points. Baldwin still trying to scrap for some points. 4 on the season. That's 9 back of 9th place. 1-11-0-1-1 on the season. 10th out of 11 spots. Just can't math in the basement.
We'll see what these 2 teams bring to start this third period, what the message, the adjustments in the locker room. It was interesting to see after everyone went to the locker rooms, head coach for North Allegheny, Andrew Cease, was still on the ice for a while, talking with the refs. And not sure it was the friendly type of talking there between the 2 parties.
That was a long conversation. The shot goes over Landowski. Luke Lukakis has been really good today, and a good opportunity right away in the first 10 seconds. But here's Tanner Plina. His shot, big rebound towards Hurley, who shot right back towards the net. And Plina not able to get it corralled on his stick on this ice that was uncovered by the Zamboni. Fresh ice already for action in this third period. And for a good pass, Lukakis over top of the bar. Might have touched off of the bar for Ed Shearer. Played along to Plina.
And Landowski lost his footing there. He fell on the ice, and Scherer, I mean, he maybe keeps that on net. That could have gone in.
Hurley tried to play it, and it was Cam Junker who at first kind of fanned on the cover attempt and then was able to stop play with 16-12 to go in the third period. The NA in the third period scored 16 goals on the season and has given up 11. On the opposite side for Baldwin, Fighting Highlanders, we talked about how bad Baldwin has been in the first period, 26-5, the goal differential coming into the first in games. Baldwin, 12 goals in the third period this year, given up 23. It's the lowest amount that Baldwin's given up this season. Kind of a part of that is that there isn't as much offense. Kind of the offense has been taken off the gas a little bit by the opponent in some of these higher scoring games.
Yeah, some garbage time, basically.
Landowski able to hold as Ryan Jackman shot from an odd angle. Got close to sneaking by.
North Allegheny, a couple good shots so far. 1:20 into this third period, trying to get behind Landowski. But for Baldwin, I mean, this is a big period for them. Baldwin lost the last 3 to North Allegheny over their history the last couple of years. 7-6. North Allegheny had them to finish off last year. Also beat them 10-2 a year ago. and then beat Baldwin in the 2021-22 season 3-0, but Baldwin with a 4-3 overtime winner. That was the last time the Fighting Highlanders took down the Tigers.
And these two teams will meet again later on this season, Thursday, February 29th at the Barrel Ice Complex. Fighting Highlanders will be on the road at North Allegheny's home. Pack sends it all the way back down. Played there by Mark. Up towards White. White tried to poke it ahead, but Plena there to stop it. Plena sends it all the way down, across for Kramer. Kramer there, looking to try to connect with Plena. Plena to the front, and Hurley taken up by White. White with it, right side wing, off the blocker of Landowski and sent to the far side.
Brendan White trying to use the screen to Nate Buys, but Landowski able to easily block it away.
Hurley and Dorsch battle there for the puck, and now Plena. Tanner Plena at the left side wing. 3 guys there defending for North Allegheny. Definitely a conceded effort to try to slow down Tanner Plena, who throws it to the front, and Kramer, but a diving block there from Fritz. Shot from Buys makes it all the way to the boards. Plena tried to poke it in. Kramer also on the doorstep in the blue paint, but taken aside high off the glass and back to center.
Another one of those plays, not a ton of room, and Kramer just trying to poke away once, twice, but can't get it home for Baldwin.
Deeganberry plays it up to Plena. Plena very active tonight for Baldwin. This whole first line with Kramer and Hurley. Save made, Junker, no rebound.
And that first line will get off the ice, but curious to see how many minutes they eat here in this third period. Expect them to be out there quite a lot. Maybe mixed in with a couple players like Mac Dempsey and some others.
Baldwin only runs 2 lines for the most part. A couple other players also factor in with Brooklyn Joyce, Aiden Gannon.
And they're without, I believe, unless he hasn't really played a ton tonight, Raph Monahan hasn't really been on the ice.
Haven't seen Raph Monahan today.
I don't even think he's on the bench for Baldwin.
So only, 8 forwards out there, and count Nate Buys as well. So technically 9 forwards for Baldwin. Buys who play either position. Mac Dempsey tried to throw it towards the front of the net, and Jeremy Pollard there. It's a Baldwin team that'll be returning a lot of guys for next season. Wakakis goes after it, but it's O'Neal that sent it all the way to center, all the way back down, and offside's now waved off. Costa all the way back down. It's sent behind the Baldwin net. The Kerber goes to play it.
And the same could be said for NA in terms of returners. They only have 6 seniors in their lineup. Some of their top point getters, Mark Joyson is a junior, so a lot of talent still up and down this roster that'll return for NA next year.
In front, and it's goal that ends up going in on the wraparound attempt, on the poke attempt from Ryan Jackman in front of the net, I should say. It's caromed right past Landowski, and a nifty move that made me speechless to make it 4-1.
And just the play behind the net here. The hard work, North Allegheny going in, beating them down low, and it's Ryan Jackman loses Mac Dempsey and just walks right around Landowski, and that was a big key for Baldwin coming into this one, staying with your man in the defensive zone, and Ryan Jackman with no one around, untouched, and he scores.
7th goal of the year for Ryan Jackman. He's now got 15 points on the year as well. 4-1 lead, North Allegheny. We're under 13 minutes to go in regulation. Occhiato goes after it, centered it, was looking for Jackman again. Now it's played along for Hurley to play. Hurley sends it all the way across right near the boards at the North Allegheny bench for Plena, but instead it's Tegan Berry playing it, and Berry is being walled off by Jackman there right along the Baldwin bench. Played up by Plena now and tipped in. Plena goes after it.
It's got to be a tough goal for Baldwin to swallow too, because that was their second line out there getting on the ice, and you know, in a spot where you need your depth to provide something for you, they don't.
Tegan Berry sent it all the way down, and yeah, it has to be pretty frustrating for Baldwin as that one goes out of play off the deflection. 12:03 remaining in the third period, because you know your first line is going to be out there for a majority of the rest of the way, and for a goal to be given up that way makes it a 3-goal game, and the deficit differential even tougher.
And Baldwin's been so reliant on that top line, and you don't want to just keep leaning on them yet again. And for second or third line, whoever it may be, to do something and try to provide some defense. It's a big task, but it needs to happen for Baldwin.
Well, Mark with it. Sends it all the way around towards White.
Brendan White was on the ice and laid there for a second, then got up, and the puck was right there for him.
Moving ahead, it's Joyce that sends it in. Brooklyn Joyce goes after it. Now Brain. Brain tried to center towards Joyce. Dempsey also calling for it. Couldn't find him, though. And now Pack shot gets blocked, at least initially, by White. And it's sent out right near Buys. Buys fell down to the ice. Pack plays it up for Joyce. Can't get it out, though. Over to Murphy. Murphy's shot gets blocked by Brain. Towards the net, Landowski sprawls out to cover it.
Through 3 different Baldwin players trying to swing at the puck, and Pack was tied up with Fritz in front. And it goes all the way to Landowski, but could have been an opportunity for Baldwin to get out of the zone. Brooklyn Joyce had it on the far wall with some room to skate, and yet she throws it up the wall. But a good shift there from that line for Baldwin. Got a couple opportunities down low. You could hear them talking really well down in front of the net, as you pointed out, Austin, with Brooklyn Joyce and Dempsey calling for it.
Fritz tried to poke at it for North Allegheny, and a puck that was sprawling towards the front of the net. Here comes Plena. Plena with Hurley on the opposite wing. Able to connect with Hurley. Hurley centers in front. Not able to connect with Plena, though, to get it on his stick cleanly. Fritz goes after it, battling there. Trying to get the puck right past Hurley, but instead sent back to Landowski, who shovels it aside. Playing it O'Neal. All the way across for Plena. Off the boards, and it is out right past Costa. Just about 10 minutes to go in the game. Noah Logan with the puck. It was not tipped on its way down to the Baldwin end and icing. 10:04 officially remaining in the third period. Apologize for the clock malfunction we've had on our graphic. 10:04 still to go, third period. It's 4-1 North Allegheny. Austin Bechtold, Nathan Breisinger alongside here on Tenband TV in partnership with JRM Sports. Right out the face-off, Mac Dempsey tried to tip it to Pollard, but instead, Luke Wakakis, and now around Brain. Brain fights with Wakakis there on the near side right by the corner. It's Mac Dempsey trying to play it, but instead, it's Parati. Well, the penalty coming up on Baldwin. Junker off to the bench. Set aside Lamarck. Extra man on for the Tigers. Touched up by Baldwin. 9:33 remaining in the third period. Power play upcoming for NA.
Things starting to get a little chippy here. Bodies thrown around below the goal line with Wakakis and Dempsey, but Baldwin gonna be called for an elbowing. It's Mac Dempsey making his way to the penalty box, I believe.
And Dempsey taking his time to get over there. It is Mac Dempsey off to the box. Wakakis to take the face off against Hurley. And Hurley able to win it back for Baldwin. Pack trying to get it out, and instead he puts it up into the crowd. Threw it right by his parents up here at the top row by the railing. Maybe trying to give him a souvenir, and the puck is thrown back onto the ice. Only 6 seconds came off the power play.
North Allegheny 0 for 1 on the man advantage. Trying to make it 3 games in a row with a power play goal.
Joyson spins it around for Wakakis. Wakakis with the puck. Sends it all the way across. It's Parati. Now to the speedy Desai. Avi Desai. Wakakis now. Desai gets it back. Joyson up top. Joyson, it just went wide. Off Landowski. Wakakis is shot from an odd angle. Again, Landowski fights it off. Wakakis has it behind the net. Tried the wraparound, as you talked about earlier, Nate. The lacrosse wraparound. big hit. Plena and Joyson colliding. Another shot, save made Landowski. No rebound, 1:05 left on the power play.
What a chance there for North Allegheny, but got to point out, Evan Kerber's parking himself in front of the net. I mean, that's a tough task to moving around. He's just planting himself. Love to get another look at that opportunity, though, for North Allegheny.
It's a 3-goal lead for the Tigers. Kerber can't win the faceoff this time. It's sent out by Kramer into his own bench. We get another offensive zone faceoff. 58 seconds officially remaining on the power play. 8:31 still to go in the third period. A 3-goal lead for NA. One back by the Tigers. Wakakis' shot deflects up into the netting. It might have went off of Kerber, could have went off of O'Neal. Regardless, could have went off of both. Love another faceoff.
Yeah, big shot there from Wakakis out high. And it was Kerber that got a stick, and there he was again trying to put himself in front. Faceoff comes out to neutral ice.
Drop it at the near side dot, right side of the neutral zone. Right outside the blue line, Kerber, Kramer. That was Scherer, rather, on the drop with Baldwin's Kramer. And a win for Kramer there. Helps send it all the way down, and NA has to regroup with 37 seconds and counting. And Scherer bringing it up. Ed circles around, swings it across, full mark now at the blue line. Sent around back to Lamarck. Shot attempt, almost on a doorstep. For Luciano, he was able to get there in time. Get around to White. Luciano. Back to White. White behind the cage.
There it is again.
7 seconds left on the power play, which will expire, and a couple of opportunities the same way for NA. Now Mac Dempsey comes back on.
Brendan White with another try at that lacrosse-style Michigan goal.
It's such a tough play, but if you're able to get it, highlight reel type of goal.
It's also become so common for players to try that. It's one of those things like in basketball, you start shooting it further and further from the arc. Now it's that attempt to try to pick it up on your stick and score.
Lamarck goes after it. Chips it behind the net, where Tegan Berry is there as well as Williams to push it ahead. It was O'Neal that sent it out. Now Pollard plays it. Jeremy Pollard gets pushed off the puck. Played off by Scally, but he's got it back again. Pollard carries with it, tried to dump it in. It was deflected off of Fritz. Scally as well, but Buys jumps it back. 6.5 to go, third period. Sent along past Plena. It's Dorsch with it. Dumping it in. Goes all the way behind the net. He goes to get it. Scally now with it. Pack there defends. Shot from the blue line is set aside by Landowski. Buys plays it ahead for Plena. Tanner Plena just trying to create his own offense. With a good chance, Plena just tried to stuff it in short side.
Yeah, exactly as you said, Austin. That's just sort of who he is. He's a one-man show right now for Baldwin. He can do it pretty much himself if need be. And a chance there, though. I mean, Alex Dorsch, a great job closing in on him on the wall, but he's still got a secondary opportunity to get around the net.
Sent all the way in by North Allegheny for icing. 5:34 remains in the third period, and with the 3-goal game, it's been 4 unanswered goals for North Allegheny. Baldwin scored the first goal of the game. It was Tanner Plena on a nifty move to the net, able to score for the Fighting Highlanders, who have 1 win on the season, but North Allegheny has responded. Important goals for NA, whether it's been throughout the game just to respond and also continue to add on. Played along in the corner. Jackman sends it back along. Luciano fights behind the net, and instead it's Baldwin that moves it up. It was Aiden Gannon that poked it into the North Allegheny end. Jackman tips it on net. Landowski covers.
North Allegheny out shooting Baldwin 13-3 in this third period, so not a ton of chances, not a ton of looks for Baldwin outside of maybe a handful, but North Allegheny just staying composed, doing what they need to do, keeping pucks in, getting pucks towards the net, getting a couple flurry opportunities, but Landowski's stood pretty strong in this third period.
It hasn't been the most eventful game or the most flashy game, especially compared to the one we had earlier in the AA game. Tipped around a couple of times and almost went in. Right past Landowski. It was tipped aside. Played in the corner by Hurley. Parati tries to fight him off the puck. Williams there as well. Almost went up into the netting. Williams goes back to play it. It's Shearer there as well. It's Puena. Poking it up the ice for Kramer. Kramer as Parati lost an edge. Now Puena. Puena carries. Tanner Puena moves up with it right wing. Puena with an opportunity. Puena in front, just trying to stuff it in, maybe past the 5-hole. As Williams sends it all the way back down again. Try to connect with Hurley. It goes around for the opportunity for Tegan Berry to keep.
Plinta trying to get Junker to move, as you mentioned, and either 5-hole or tuck it in on that far post.
4 minutes left in the game. Berry sends it around for Williams. Tegan Berry, Williams, now Hurley. Back over to Berry. Berry off the glass, off the boards rather, all the way back down, and we get an icing call. 3:52 remaining third period.
And North Allegheny just deploying all 4 lines right now. Getting everyone some minutes out here. He's got Mark Joyson's crew back out for this faceoff, but for Baldwin, that's been their big thing. I mean, not a ton of numbers. It's, when you're playing 51 minutes, you get tired eventually, and that's been a big thing for Justin Glock and his team.
Up the ice, an opportunity for Pollard. Pollard on the breakaway. Pollard is denied by Junker. And Pollard breaks his stick in frustration. Jeremy Pollard slams it on the ice. Breaks it, got to go over to the bench and get some new wood.
Just a grade A chance for Jeremy Pollard. Really not much of a move. Gets a little too close in to Camden Junker for the junior to make a good save. And, where you could have either made a move or shot a little bit further out. He had a couple corners to pick, but sort of just shoots it right into Junker.
They had an opportunity there. It's a good design from Baldwin. Just throw it right near center red, off the boards, and try to get into a good spot for Pollard to just sneak past the defense, and was able to do so. This one right towards White, trying to do the same exact thing.
Yeah, and it was the defensive breakdown for North Allegheny. We haven't seen that a whole lot from the Tigers today.
Junker back to play it. Dangerous behind the net, but played up by Murphy, forward to Sy. Sy's got it on that right side wing, up to Joyson. Joyson just dumps it back. There for Noah Logan. He skates through center. Now it's White. White sends it across, but no one there.
Yeah, not sure where he was looking for. Brooklyn Joyce was there instead for Baldwin.
Yeah, thinking maybe somebody was going to flash on that wing, but would have had a better opportunity just to shoot it himself.
All the Tigers were behind him changing.
Plug along past Scally. It's Kramer all by himself. Kramer on net. Junker saves and holds. 2:37 on the clock.
Camden Junker, pretty quiet night for him, but he's done his job. He's been called upon in this game to step in and make a ton of saves for North Allegheny, and only allowing 1 goal so far on 22 shots for Baldwin.
Clean face-off win for Kramer. Hurley shot. Got blocked right away, and here come the Tigers. It's Scally with it. Scally with Fritz. Scally shot. Fritz there to try to get the rebound and poke it in. Puck is loose right near Pack's feet. Still fighting for it. Right near the right side dot. And it's thrown off the glass. Took an odd bounce right to the blue line. And Pack can play it. Up the ice, Plena. Plena fanned on the shot. Well, Mark might have got a piece of it. Now up for Fritz. Kramer played it right to Fritz. 2 minutes left in the game. Scally sends it all the way around. Actually went off the official.
That went off the ref.
Yeah, went right off the ref, and I think we're going to get it essentially back out to center. Some Discussion here. Offsides officially.
He finally makes the call. I didn't know if maybe he just blew the whistle because he was a little upset, but yeah, scally hard off of the ref with that puck.
No clear ruling there. Seemed like offside.
Usually you get the arm point out at the blue line, and we didn't get any of that.
It was an odd reaction. Hurley, Pack fighting there with Murphy. Plena goes after it with Costa. It's Costa that plays it. Up ahead for the Tigers, now sending back into the NA zone, and now White tips it ahead into the Baldwin end. White with Pack chasing. Odd angle shot, and the chance there from Ed Scheer. The rebound, 1:20 left in the game, 4-1 North Allegheny leads.
Yeah, good work there by NA to get down in the corner, go to work, and get it out to Scheer, and he just takes that odd angle shot, trying to get one more past Lewandowski.
Puck that almost went off of Brain's helmet. Goes high, this time on the shot, off the glass. For the final minute of play. Tipped ahead, Mac Dempsey fighting for it. Now it's White. White trying to move towards the net and make a highlight reel type play. Not able to do so. It's Tegan Berry with the puck.
Great defense, though, there by Joey O'Neill. Just stayed with the body and bumped him off the puck.
Logan has it. Set aside and off the boards trying to connect with Trevor Brain. Logan sends it across with 30 seconds left. North Allegheny was changing.
Yeah, that was a miss. Too many men on the ice call there.
Maybe just in the final 30 seconds.
Yeah, they're going to let that go.
With 3 minutes left.
Yeah, there was 2 guys on the ice with 6 total players, and they touched the puck, and usually that's enough to make the call.
Dempsey battling in the corner. Threw it to Gannon in front. Last 7 seconds. And we do get a whistle.
Net's off.
It is. 7.3 left. Reset the net for the final couple of seconds.
Got to give Baldwin some credit. Showing some fight here. Mac Dempsey down there being chippy. With 7 seconds in a 4-1 game, usually you lay off a little bit, but Baldwin trying to give everything they can to the final buzzer.
Sent in by Gannon. Murphy goes to play it, and the clock will expire. 4-1. The North Allegheny Tigers win it, improve to 9-3-0-2 on the season. 20 points for the Tigers. Entered today at 6th place. NA trying to move up in the standings. Baldwin, though. It's now 1-12-0-1-1. 4 points, still 10th place in AAA. Baldwin still looking up at everybody other than Cannon Mac. North Allegheny, though, moving up.
Yeah, and it all started with a Tanner Flintock goal. An incredible goal to kick things off, and for the second straight game, Baldwin got on the board early, but North Allegheny, the response with 2 goals to end the first period, and from there, it was just a solid all-around game from the Tigers to close things out with a 4-1 victory.
Upcoming schedule for these 2 teams. For Baldwin, we'll have the Cathedral Prep Fighting Highlander game coming up on the 8th of February. That's at 9 o'clock. And also the week after that, February 15th, it's Baldwin and Upper St. Clair. We'll also have North Allegheny as well coming up very soon against Upper St. Clair. For Baldwin, Central Catholic on the road Thursday, February 1st. Then Cathedral Prep back here, as we talked about, Thursday, February 8th. Then at Upper St. Clair. A lot of Thursday games coming up for Baldwin. No Tuesday, no Monday, but for North Allegheny, Monday against Bethel Park on January 29th. Then Upper St. Clair, Cannon Mac as well. We'll see the Tigers again on February 1st for the Upper St. Clair game. Final score, 4-1. North Allegheny wins it against Baldwin at Ice Castle. Thanks to everyone that made today's broadcast possible, including Gino and Joey Bonity, as well as Jill Wida inside our production truck, Jake Mislitchik, JRM Video Production, running our ringside camera here today. For Nathan Breisinger, I'm Austin Bechtold saying so long from Ice Castle. NA wins it 4-1 against Baldwin. We'll see you next week for double header action on JRM Sports and Tenband TV. Good night.